Welcome back everybody, Adam Solowitz here. Welcome to part 3 of the pickling series. One of my all-time favorite delis in Los Angeles, Canner's. Whenever I go there, I always eat a Reuben. So today, we're gonna outdo their Reuben. In part 1, we learned how to pickle cucumber and pickle cabbage. In part 2, we learned how to pickle brisket to make corned beef. Today, we're gonna take part 1 and part 2 and put it together, and we're gonna make a Reuben, a traditional corned beef Reuben. Let's go over the ingredients and build our Reuben sandwich. Okay, so let's go over our ingredients for our Reuben. Right here, we have our house-made corned beef that we learned to make in part 2 of our pickling series. And it came out amazing. You just have to make sure you slice it super thin. And we have about 5 ounces. Here, we have Russian dressing or Thousand Island dressing, which basically consists of mayonnaise, pickle relish, and ketchup. I typically do a half cup of mayonnaise, half cup of ketchup, and a quarter cup of pickle relish. And there we go. Or you can buy it. It's up to you. Now, rye bread. You can't just use any old rye bread for a traditional Reuben. You have to use the marble rye. And this is an amazing marble rye that my dad actually brought down to me from B's Bakery in Los Angeles. And it's absolutely fantastic. Now, if you can't get a traditional marble rye, just grab some rye bread at your local grocery store. But if you can, this makes such a big difference. And our pickled cabbage that we learned how to make in part 1 of our pickling series. We're gonna use this for our sauerkraut. Okay, so now we're just gonna butter our rye bread before we get it on the griddle. So just unsalted butter and just butter it on both sides. So we have our cast iron griddle, but you can use a saute pan if you like. So we're gonna take our buttered rye bread and place it face down and start getting it nice and golden brown. Next, we're just gonna take a splash of oil. We're gonna grab our corned beef and lay it right down on the flat. Now we're gonna take our pickled cabbage and lay it right down on the griddle. Let's check our rye bread. Looks fantastic. So let's flip it over. Okay, next, we're gonna flip our corned beef. Oof, that's perfect. See how nice and crispy that is? That's what we're looking for. Let's flip our cabbage. I almost forgot in the beginning, Swiss cheese. And this part is key. So once the cabbage is on top of the corned beef, place your Swiss cheese down. And it's gonna melt and make everything combine and stick together. We're gonna take a little bit of the juice from the cabbage. Oh yeah, and we're gonna steam that right up just like that. And it's gonna melt beautifully. While that's working, let's go build this Reuben. And there we have it, our corned beef Reuben, made with our house-made cabbage, and top it off on the side, of course, our house-made pickles. I guarantee you, this is gonna be way better than Canner's Deli. Actually, I know it is. If you like this video, hit that like button. Find that little red button, that subscribe button, so you can tune in every week, so you can learn new recipes just like this one, tips and tricks. Again, my name is Adam Solowitz, and as always, eat well.